Have Ferrari lost their identity? Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. And you know what, I thought of doing a reaction, but you know what, it's better I just talk some topics that have been going around now. And this is one topic that I saw. They said Ferrari has lost their value or something like that because the brand right now is not in the best place. I'm not saying that Ferrari is declining or anything. I'm just saying that it's not like what it used to be, Now it's like more like their models that they have been coming out with have been underwhelming. Let's just say underwhelming. Because last time you saw it came out with the 458, the 488, and then now it's coming out with the Pura Sangue and I know there's the new hypercar, the F80 that's coming out. I think it's limited to 799 pieces or something. But the thing is, right now, no one is like getting some from Ferrari. Like the Ferrari has not become that brand anymore, like that, not like the top tier brand right now that everyone wants. I think everyone is more gravitating more towards Lamborghini and the other hypercar brands like Bugatti or Koenigsegg or Rimac even. But Ferrari has just, I don't know, like their brands right now are not that the models right now are not that appealing to people, So that's what I wanted to talk about right now. So let's just start from the beginning, okay? Ferrari came out with the SF90, groundbreaking car, super fast. Like I think it's got 1000 horsepower or something, and V8, 1000 horsepower, 800 Newton meters of torque, and it's not selling. Like I went to the Ferrari dealer here, and there were a couple of SF90s. Like they couldn't sell, even though they have cut the price a lot, even some by half, and they still can't sell the damn thing. Because I think people have seen the depreciation in the SF90 and they're just like, no, we don't want it, we want something else. Maybe people would rather buy a 458 and a 488 rather than buy an SF90, just because it just whoop goes down. And now the 12 cylinder or something, but what is that car? That car looks like a freaking Honda Civic. Like seriously, the front end literally looks like a Civic right now. Like I know some people say, oh my god, you're crazy for saying that it looks like a Civic, but just because it's a Ferrari doesn't mean that it's supposed to be looking good, Like just because it's Ferrari doesn't mean that it's like, oh my god, groundbreaking. You still criticize, like, what are you making? Like legitimately who drives that? Like who drives a 12 cylinder right now? And they came out with a Pura Sangue. Like the Pura Sangue, oh my god, is literally like a CX5, a Mazda CX5. You can literally like compare both photos and just see it literally looks like a CX5. So that's the thing that right now with Ferrari. And some of Ferrari, why do you have this freaking wait list? Like this wait list for your top tier models like a SP3. Okay, SP3, okay, that's fantastic car, obviously. But why do you have this wait list? You are making people buy all these rubbish cars just to get that one car, when other people can just go and buy that car after from the grey market, and they will literally lose less money from playing your bloody game to get the SP3, and you don't even have enough SP3s to give out anyway. So like, let's say for example, one person is with Ferrari and one person is a grey market dealer. Okay, SP3 right now costs in the region of 3.5 to 4 million dollars, US dollars. Okay, but to buy it from Ferrari, you must have, I think, a lot of buying history and lose a lot of the value that it comes. They'll offer you the low end cars first, and then you can buy the SP3. But even giving you the SP3 is not a guarantee, because they don't have enough like SP3s right now. So like for example, they'll ask you to buy a Ferrari 296 GTB, a Ferrari 296 GTS, SF90 Stradale, or a Pura Sangue. Even the Pura Sangue right now is below list, I think, below list. And they'll ask you to buy, I don't know, more cars that are just like, okay, let's just say the four cars right now: SF90, Stradale, 296 GTB, and 296 GTS, and the Pura Sangue. So all with factory options. The Pura Sangue is $500,000. The SF90 Stradale is, I think, $500 to $600,000 if you want to buy it from Ferrari with the options and everything. And both the 296 GTS, just put it together, 600k. Okay, so four of these cars are literally like, let's just say 600, another 600, for the SF90, and another 500, let's say. So 1.7 million dollars you're in right now for all those cars. But there's no guarantee that you will get SP3, because the SP3 right now is selling for 4 million. Sticker price is around 2.5. So yes, you will make back your money, but you really you not even guaranteed to get SP3 Daytona, because they are not making enough SP3 Daytonas right now. And some more, the F80 that's coming out, that's the big, the big hypercar they're coming out with. Now, when something is a hypercar, you want it limited, not crossing above maybe 300 pieces, 300 units. Okay, let's say the McLaren W1, I think. I'm not sure how many McLaren W1s made. 300 or 400, I think. Please don't quote me on that. I never see how many McLaren W1s they made. But it's limited car. The La Ferrari also, they made 499 units. That's limited. And what else was limited? Let's say P1. A P1 is also a hypercar. I think they made 125 P1s, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I have not fact checked this. So they are all like hypercars that are limited production. But right now you have 800 F80s, but they are now starting at 4 million pounds. So like what, 4.6 million dollars, and it's without options. That's just the base car. The base car without options is just 4 million pounds. With options would be around 4.5, 4.6, and you can add another tax on top of that. Let's just say 5 million, round it up to 5 million, and there's no guarantee that you will get money from that car. For you to make money on that car, that car has to be selling for 6 to 7 million dollars, and there's only a few cars that sell for 6 to 7 million dollars. Even a Bugatti Chiron does not sell for 6-7 million dollars, except for the ones I know that are very limited. Obviously, the full carbon fiber, yes, those ones, yeah, maybe. But even those cars, like the very limited ones, they don't sell for 5, 6, 7 million dollars. Only a few cars. You have to go to the Pagani Zonda. You have to go to the, what was that, Lamborghini Veneno, I think. But those sales for more than 10 million lah. But looking at the F80 right now, do you think it will go over list price? Like, for me, I think it's worth, I don't know lah, but I don't think it's worth like $5 million. I think it'll be worth the same as, let's say, what a P1 or a 918 Spider is worth right now. Something like that. Between that $1 to $2 million, that range. But I don't know why Ferrari, they went and put this car at 4 million pounds starting base price. Now, why I say Ferrari maybe have lost their identity a bit. Look at the cars they are producing, and before this, Ferrari has always maintained its value. Like right now, if you want to go buy a 458, for example, the car is almost the same value as it was maybe 10 years ago. When the 2012, I think the 2012 came out with the 458. The car was the same value. The list price was, I think, $200,000 for that car. And now I think it's almost the same. Or maybe you've lost a bit lah. Maybe a bit, like $5,000-$6,000, something like that. But almost like maybe let's say 5,000 kilometers, 458 is still like $200,000, $230,000. Even like for the new ones, yes, they are like people have not driven them. They are still like $200,000. So they've like maintained their value. But right now, most of their cars are depreciating like crap. Like Pura Songway depreciating. SF90, that's got like half the value. And 12 cylinder also depreciating. The 296 depreciating. Why? Maybe the 296, it's got a V6, so maybe people are not very fond of that. The SF90, maybe because it's a hybrid and people are just not for that. And because Ferrari last time had the naturally aspirated engine with the V8, and now they are going towards the hybrid section, which it's not the best. But the thing is that with the SF90, it's got all the stats, but people are just not very fond of it. And it's a mass produced car. Also, it's a mass produced car. It's not limited. It's nowhere near limited. So like people just think like, why are we paying this much for a not limited run car? Like let's say for example, what's a limited car? Let's say a GT3 RS. That car sticker price was around $250,000, and now it's still more than that. Like even the previous gen GT3 RS are just, they are also not over sticker, but like still in around the sticker price, So the thing with Ferrari is, I think they, I don't know why they got this like ego about them, like we are the best, so we have to charge the best, the most amount of money. But that's one thing that I like about Ferrari. You know, they I don't sound like a fool or something, but they carry themselves like very well. Like you have to be like they treat their customers like you have to be like someone to get our car, even though we are taking your money to get out to give you our product. Like I don't understand that concept. Like they need to be someone to buy something from you. Like I don't understand that concept. You know, so like that's the thing with Ferrari. Like they just like, I don't know, like they treat their customers like pieces of crap. Like they ask you to buy like 3 cars, and then they maybe put you on the wait list for SP3 or F80. So like why? Just why? You know what? That's the only thing I wanted to say about Ferrari right now, because I've always looked at Ferrari from a young kid, like, oh, that's the car that I want. But right now, like, I don't even know like what are all these models that are coming out. 296, the SF90, and the F80. The F80 looks hideous. Like, that is nowhere near a LaFerrari. You know, a LaFerrari, yes, that's pure Ferrari. But this F80, not so much. But you know what, guys? I just want to do a video rather than a reaction. Just talk about something, a general topics, and let me know in the comments if you like this type of videos or not. And I'll see you tomorrow for another video.
Reach for the stars, 'cause we're aiming high.